Renowned analyst Peter Schiff predicts a dire scenario for Bitcoin, suggesting a potential crash to $20,000. His analysis warns of triple top formation, raising concerns for investors and companies like MicroStrategy. Stay tuned for market updates. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. So starting off with, Hong Kong Bitcoin ETFs are to be approved tomorrow. Hong Kong is a 30.3 trillion market and 10x bigger capital market than the United Kingdom. With a higher propensity for risk and growth, this is going to be a remarkable addition to worldwide Bitcoin markets. Everyone is coming for your Bitcoin, just get ready for it. Also, in less than a week, Bitcoin becomes harder than a gold. After the halving, Bitcoin's inflation rate will drop by half to 0.8% below gold's 1.4%, opting for the harder money. Also, Bitcoin spot over order book dApps aggregate of all exchanges at historically bullish levels, long and strong, as well as three phases of the Bitcoin bottom, reaccumulation, bull market, which we are in. Bull market dips are for buying, don't get shaken out. Bitcoin is the greatest asymmetry to ever exist. Bitcoin is the greatest asymmetry to ever exist because no event could possibly be more positively asymmetric than the world adopting a new form of money. Parker Lewis. If you are overly worried about the Bitcoin dropping towards 52,000 in the days, weeks ahead, then you should try and put things into perspective, and if you can't do that, you should sell it to me. Potential returns over the next year. Downside risk minus 17%, upside potential 42 to 130%. Always, once Bitcoin is down more than 20%, it's a huge opportunity, and we are getting this huge opportunity done. There will be $1.8 billion short liquidations if Bitcoin hits 71,500. Bitcoin and altcoins decline as Middle East tensions escalate. So on February 24, 2022, Putin announced the launch of special operation leading to a decline in cryptocurrencies. Now, just days before the Bitcoin halving, cryptocurrencies have started to fall again, following increased tension in the Middle East. Bitcoin has returned to levels around 62,500 and there is a rapid sell-off in altcoins. So why are Bitcoin and altcoins falling? Bitcoin began to fall rapidly after an announcement made a few minutes ago. Iran had declared today that the attacks were over and that it had given the necessary response. However, seconds ago, Israel announced that it would respond to Iran's last attacks within 24 or 48 hours. And if tensions in the Middle East continue to rise, this will lead to significant losses in the risk markets. Following Israel's killing of senior Iranian commanders, hundreds of missiles and drones were sent to the country in the last 24 hours. However, almost all of these were destroyed in the air. Now, Israel's statement that escalates the tension is giving investors moments reminiscent of February 24, 2022. The statement made by the US today advised Israel not to respond to Iran, and new announcements expected in the coming hours are likely to further increase volatility in the market. Especially tomorrow when the US markets open, we may see rapid sales in the spot Bitcoin ETF channel, which may cause the Bitcoin price drops. Bitcoin critic Peter Schiff predicts 20,000 Bitcoin price crash. Here is why. Amidst the rising geopolitical tension and the fresh escalation in the Israel-Iran conflict, the Bitcoin price faces strong selling pressure, slipping under 62,000. Since then, the Bitcoin price has recovered partially and currently trading around 64,111 levels. Interestingly, Bitcoin critic Peter Schiff predicts the major Bitcoin price crash, adding that the world's largest corporate Bitcoin holder, MicroStrategy, is staring at a staggering $2.7 billion in losses. So Bitcoin price crash under 60k. Peter Schiff issued a stark warning regarding the cryptocurrency price, emphasizing the significance of the 60,000 level as critical support. Schiff highlighted the possibility of a formidable triple top formation should Bitcoin decisively break below 60k mark. According to his analysis, such a breach could trigger a downward spiral with a projected downside target of 20k. In addition to the broader implication for Bitcoin, Schiff pointed out the potential financial ramifications for MicroStrategy, a prominent company heavily invested in Bitcoin. If Bitcoin were to drop 20k, Schiff estimates that MicroStrategy would face a staggering unrealized loss of $2.7 billion on its holdings of 200,014 Bitcoin, acquired at an average price of $34,000. So Schiff, a gold bug, has in the past predicted a doomsday for Bitcoin several times. However, the strong undercurrent from Bitcoin bulls has invalidated his thesis several times. On the other hand, MicroStrategy executive chairman Michael Saylor remains cool amidst the current turbulence, while adding that chaos is always good for Bitcoin. Bitcoin and the broader cryptocurrency market met with a similar geopolitical situation from the Russia-Ukraine special military operation broke out back in February 2022. However, after some initial turbulence, the market bounced back even stronger. Buy the Bitcoin dips. According to crypto analyst Red Capital, the Bitcoin price has been in the danger zone for the past 23 days, signaling a historical pattern preceding halving events. With the halving just 5 days away, Bitcoin has experienced a pullback of -18% in March and an additional 15% in April. Historically, Bitcoin tends to undergo pre-halving retraces approximately 14 to 28 days before the halving event. In the 2020 halving, this retrace amounted to a depth of -20%. Similarly, in the 2016 halving, Bitcoin experienced a more significant retrace of 40%. This trend highlights the potential for significant price fluctuations leading up to halving events, a phenomenon investors should monitor closely. The analyst further noted that this opportunity to buy the Bitcoin dips won't last for long enough. And as we could see, since the November 2022 bear market bottom, Bitcoin has offered 4 retraces that were barely over 20% deep and only one just under 20. 23% February 2023, 21% April-May 2023, 22% July-September 2023, 21% January 2023, and 18% March 2023. The next one, Bitcoin aims lower after losing strong support. Key levels to watch. So market analysts are projecting further downside for Bitcoin in the coming days after the flagship cryptocurrency suffered sudden losses as risk assets react to escalating geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. In this context, market participants were hoping for Bitcoin to hold above the $70,000 mark, acting as an anchor for another potential record high, possibly surpassing the $100,000 mark. Regarding the next trajectory, crypto analyst Alan Santana pointed out in a TradingView post on April 14th that Bitcoin's recent downturn may be just the beginning of the more substantial correction. As the analysis indicates that a Bitcoin correction could lead to significant price drops, with Santana setting a minimum target of 48,000 based on a monthly time frame, he emphasized that while short-term bouncers may occur, investors should prepare for sustained downward pressure. Price targets to watch. Moreover, the analysis identified vital support levels to monitor during Bitcoin's descent: the exponential moving average at 40,000 and EMA 21 at 30,550, EMA 550 are highlighted as crucial levels where Bitcoin could find reprieve or potentially establish stronger support. For Bitcoin to close green, it would need to end this month above 71,300, where all these short positions are located. With that being said, that's all for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.